Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Another one bites the dust in terms of people working for Marvel. So, it would appear the writer for What If, who was also a writer on Ms. Marvel, has decided to leave. So, yeah, interesting stuff. This is someone that actually came out and slated Marvel during the strikes. And this is perhaps most telling that someone has a disgruntled edge with respect to Marvel, because there was only going to be one more season of What If. But they're not happy with the pay, and yeah, not an amicable end, it doesn't look like. So anyway, hit subscribe if you are new here. Turn the bell notifications on. And yeah, I don't know, check this out, shall we? Now, What If, as this article says, just wrapped on Disney+. That's Season 2. And yeah, loads of people really liked it. In fact, it's the best reviewed. The hilarious part is, this is the best reviewed Marvel title of 2023. The head writer, so the person responsible for getting such good reviews, A.C. Bradley, has just now, today, not long ago, confirmed she's done. She's leaving Marvel. And she actually she says Marvel. She doesn't say just What If, she says Marvel. So, yeah. Now, this article lays it out quite nicely, which is why I'm following it. So, What If Season 2 obviously ended yesterday. I didn't bother watching this. I'm not interested in What If. And head writer A.C. Bradley jumped on Twitter today to announce that she is leaving the animated MCU TV series. So she confirms Season 3 episode revolving around Red Guardian and the Winter Soldier. An extended clip from that recently found its way online will be her last script for the show. This is something which is going to go into Season 3. Bradley explained after Season 2 and made the decision to move on from Marvel. Marvel. Not Marvel What If, Marvel. She's done. It's been a fun ride, but it's time for new adventures and mediums. And again, there is only 3 seasons. There was only one more. And she's done some of the episodes for Season 3 already. Or one of the episodes for Season 3. Interesting. So all these episodes were developed in relatively quick succession. So it's unlikely the show's going to feel very different. True, but if she's the head writer, she is the reason why it's a success. Now, this article says it's worth pointing out that What If Red Guardian Stop the Winter Soldier was another Season 2 episode which ended up being pushed back due to time constraints. Marvel is just a joke. Like, they are just a joke. There's so many time issues. There's so many problems with them. There really is so many problems with Marvel. And like I said, back in July, during the strike, this is when A.C. Bradley was in the front of headlines, and she slammed Marvel Studios for basically underpaying her. And this is way back when, because she wrote Ms. Marvel work. She worked on this shit show of a show. Now, I'm not. This isn't me saying that she's good and she deserves to get paid. No, not at all. Not at all. But isn't it interesting that these people are deciding to leave Marvel now? There's a lot of people just up ship and leaving. And we have it here. So What If writer A.C. Bradley took aim at Disney and Marvel Studios, revealing that despite significantly rewriting every single episode of Ms. Marvel, every single episode, she was only paid a weekly rate and never a fee for each script. Interesting. The WGA themselves actually mandated that Bradley should receive a writing credit on half the season. But she says the original writers had already been paid and were no longer employed at the studio. Marvel didn't want to pay another fee. That's not an explanation. That's terrible. That's absolutely awful. Isn't it? So now she's gone, yeah, I'm done, actually. I'm leaving. I'm done. And she said this. Last What If tweet. This episode is my absolute favourite and marks my final What If script. After Season 2, I made the decision to move on from Marvel. It's been a fun ride and it's time for new adventures and mediums. I love all my love to the cast, crew and fans. So again, it's not just leaving Marvel What If. She's done with Marvel overall. Since it's been asked, wondering why the world doesn't end in What If Season 2, we penned What If Season 2 between January and October 2020 amidst the onset of COVID, BLM protests, riots, not protests, and a US presidential election when it felt like our world was on the brink. What If became our sanctuary, a retreat where heroes rise against the darkness and the most unexpected ones shine the brightest. Nebula, Hela, and a young woman wanting to see a cool lake. Sometimes it's just more fun to save the world. But, I mean, she wrote... I mean, God, how many did she write? It's so many things. So she wrote, what if Captain Carter were the first Avenger? What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? What if Thor were an only child? What if the Watcher broke his oath? What if Iron Man crashed into Grandmaster? What if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper? And then co-wrote a bunch of others. But she's the head writer. Probably, and again, the biggest accolade so far for this individual is receiving the best reviewed Marvel title of 2023. Considering this is the year they've produced the worst reviewed movie, the worst box office movie, and the worst reviewed TV series, all in one year. I forgot about that. Oh, so the worst, what was it? The worst reviewed movie initially was, I think it was it Ant-Man and the Wasp? The lowest box office movie was The Marvels. I say Captain Marvel, but you know, The Marvels. And then you also had the Skrull Secret Invasion, and that was the worst watched or something like that, or the worst reviewed TV series. And now the biggest, best title they have for the entire year, they've lost their head writer. Gone. Done. People are just abandoning shit. They really are. But remember, she already had Bad Blood, and it's not like she wants to go off into other things. She's done. I'm moving on from Marvel. Not good. Not good. But funny. Good content for me, anyway. So, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do let me know down below in the comment section, guys. Drop your thoughts there, give the video a like, and please do share it. And I will say as well, I don't really plug it very much, but I've got Patreon, I've got memberships on the channel. And if you don't want to give YouTube any money, which that happens with super chats and membership, you can also just tip the channel. There's a tip to Streamlabs link just down below in the description box. And I think I get all of that, whereas YouTube takes 30% of stuff, which is quite insane. So if you enjoy any of my work and you want to support it, please do. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.